See, the water heater's leaking. She's a leaker. I did call and it's out of warranty, so that other one's up on one set of blocks. This one's going to be dropped down to one set of blocks. That one's just been changed recently. A couple of 3 months ago, that one's been changed. So I'm gonna do this one next. It's just started leaking. Complaining about a high water bill. Came down here, seen the water. You see, it's all rusted in there. She's leaking. So let's get it apart and try to get you some shots if I can. Alright, I got the hose hooked up to it and open. What I like to do is I like to open the valve and flush the hose out. If there's any shit in the bottom of the tank, it'll flush it out before I drain it. Because sometimes you get sediment in there and I don't want to drain, so that's always a good little tip. Yeah, in my state, we gotta have a vacuum breaker on the tank, any tank. So I'll take this off and I hope it drain. Make sure it's draining good on the other end. It's gonna take a while to drain it. You can see it's been leaking. See it leaking right out the top there? She's draining. It's gonna take a while. In the meantime, I'll start prepping all this stuff. Usually, what I like to do is clean the pipe before I cut it. Makes it easier. Always good practice to do that. Like I said, the other tank's gonna be a little bit lower, so. Because the deal is, the new tanks are higher now. So, I don't know. I might be able to hook it back up. We'll see. We'll get it on there and we'll see. Might be able to put an elbow on there instead of them 245s. An elbow and a piece. Get a new cutter. I said I need a new cutter. This cutter's, the wheel's bad on it, but it'll be alright for now, I guess. Really some issues. slipping running. I don't know what the deal is with that one. Man, she's still quite a bit of water coming out that thing. It's hot. I don't know what's going on with that. That's kind of odd. That's really odd. I'm gonna have to shut the main water off, I think, until we get this thing tied in. That's the hot water, not the cold, so what the hell is it running for? I'll have to go shut the main off. The shower valve or something must be leaking by. Something's up. I'll go shut the main water off. It's only right over there a little ways. The main right here. Shut it off. I don't know. Shut that cold off there. Probably gonna have to shut this one off too. Don't mind the cobwebs, that's why I always wear a hat. Flipping cobwebs will get you every time. Alright, the ball valve's off now. So the coal's off to that bathroom. The only other one is this one here, which I think that's second floor. So I should slow down now. I got the both cold going to that apartment are off. I gotta put a new heater T on there anyway. That one's not the right brass, so. Not a dielectric nipple and it's clear. I had a lot of guys tell me, oh, you gotta use a dielectric nipple on there. Everybody's a know-it-all. When they get out in the field and work. Everybody's a know-it-all. Yo! Still got some water in that, mama. Make little, make little. Make little. Make sure it's still draining. Like I said, sometimes them hoses get blocked with sediment. It just takes time to drain it. Just drain slow. Take the drip out. Take this out, and we'll be able to spin that tea out of there. I'll reuse these pieces if I can, you know, or add to them or whatever. This is a 40 gallon, I'm going back with a 40. Just gotta wait for it to drain. In the meantime, I'll get the new tank down here. See if there's still water in there. Not a lot, but a little bit. I'm not too worried about a little water down here on the floor. It's kind of a really nasty basement anyway, so I'll get the new heater down here in the meantime while that's draining. If you guys can see, you know, it's almost to the edge on this side. But if you look at this side of the water heater, the way it's got these blocks, the thing's like way overhanging. So that could be a reason why it started to leak. So I'm gonna drop it down, and I'm gonna put another block over here on the side. This way here, it'll be a full base that the new tank's resting on. I don't like the way that is there. This is the way this one was done. See? So you got a full base for the water heater to rest on. It shouldn't be overhanging like 6 inches like this. Not good. Not good. Especially the new tank. So what I had to do on this is I had to take this apart and run a pull tie down in there because it was all full of that white sediment, but it's draining better now. But just take this right out and stick a pull tie in there. You lose a little bit on the floor, but you get it running good. It's draining good though. It's starting to drain now, so it'll take a little while. In the meantime, here I'll prep my tank tea. Lead-free tank tea. I'm gonna put it in. The other one is you know, the old brass. Can't use them anymore. I'm not supposed to anyway, so I got this stripped down already. Got this. I'm gonna reuse this 3/4 female by copper, 1/2 inch copper by 3/4 female adapter. I'll reuse that. I need to solder a piece in here. I got 2 kinds of fluxes in my box. This is the Odie number 95 that I use for the lead-free stuff. It works pretty good. And this is the stuff I use, cross crest, for the regular solder. This is more waxy, but it works better on the lead-free, I found. What to do is clean my copper. Even though the some of the fluxes are self-cleaning, you know, it's better to clean it if you can. It's always good practice to clean the copper before you solder it, so. Better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, whatever the other one was, that's what will make the same cut. Now, in my state, we have to put a vacuum breaker on any tank, so that's a local code for me. Massachusetts has its own plumbing code. The rest of the country goes on the Boca code, which is a different type of code. That's like a nationwide code. We have our own code. This is more strict. We do things differently in the state, so it is what it is. Good, bad, or indifferent. It is what it is. It's all sorted. There we go. Once that tank's drained, we'll get it. Stop hooking it up. Alright guys, I got this thing apart and you can see it's blocked again, so got my solder. It gets all sediment in there. It gets like all like electrolysis in there, and it blocks it. So it should be draining now. Give it the old gun there. Give it the old gun there. It's all like electrolysis. Son of a bitch. A lot of sediment in this one.